Hey everybody, I'm back. This is my third video of the day. I just posted a recap react to all the Twitter peeps, and I also did a separate video on the Foodieism, and now it's time to sit down and react to at least part of Chantal's live. Now, for those who haven't seen the Twitter peeps recap react video, I show clips in the recap react video of Chantal getting angry because she went to a mall and she was going to get some food, and she was live streaming throughout the mall. She was not even trying to be careful and keeping people off camera. She was also filming inside of a bus as well. She just had the live stream continuously going. She did not cut it off. And before she had a chance to order food, mall security came up to her and informed her that it was private property and she wasn't allowed to live stream, and advised her to cut the camera off. So rather than just cut the camera off and do some shopping, she decided to leave. And after she left, that's when she started to, talk trash and have herself a little hissy fit because she couldn't go onto private property and do what she wanted to do. And that is the Chantal way, that she won't blow up in a person's face. She'll wait till they're out of earshot, then she starts running her mouth. So on her way back from the mall, she started having herself a little hissy fit. And that's the part that I'm going to react to, not the boring stuff before that, the hissy fit. The hissy fit is the interesting part. So we're going to start there. We've also got a few Twitter peeps. I gathered a few more after posting the video. So we're going to go over that as well. So how about we just get into it? You guys know what time it is? It is time for the Twitter peeps. Right, it's time for the Twitter peeps, and I'm all set and ready to go. So let's just get started with that. All right, so for those of you that are on Twitter, that you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. And for those of you not on Twitter, that's why I do the peeps, so you guys can keep up with all the stuff without actually having to be there. Let's start here with this tweet from Dorky Poopstain saying, "My theory, the money is running thin. She knows she cannot afford her current lifestyle. The vacation probably won't happen because she cannot afford it. She knows she has nowhere to run. The anger speaks volumes." Well, that's a really good theory, Dorky. That's a really good theory. And I can expand on your theory, if I may. Here's my theory. And I've said it before. I think that there is no vacation. I think that Chantal knows there's no vacation. She's just simply using the topic of a vacation to have something to talk about for 5+ hours a day. Although she doesn't have to talk for 5+ hours a day, she is simply tricking her brain into thinking that there is a vacation when there is none. So telling people that she's going on vacation when she's not, because if Chantal were going on vacation, wouldn't she be, trying to slow down on her eating a lot? What Chantal says and what Chantal does are two different things. Like, her eating is telling on her. She's eating a lot, in my opinion, because because the Foodie clients are after her to keep with the eating, and she needs money to keep on with buying more fast food for her food problem, but also just a way to drown her sorrows. So she's eating like crazy because she knows there's no chance of a vacation. All right, moving on to Piggy, saying she just told her audience to report all the haters, which violates Kick's terms of service. It would be a shame if she lost her Kick. And this says, while Kick allows and encourages users to report content that violates their community guidelines, a streamer telling their audience to mass report another channel can be considered a violation of Kick's terms of service. Well, Chantal has violated the Kick's terms of service multiple times. People have reported her and nothing's been done. And that's a bad on Kick. Shame on you, Kick. You have the terms of service and you're not holding people to it. But it's really stupid to encourage somebody on Kick to encourage their audience to report people on another platform. Can you do that? Is that something that would actually work? I don't think so. You can't do that. You can't cross platforms and report people. Mrs. Flupa Booty says she's often complained about wanting privacy, then complains that she can't invade other people's privacy by live streaming them and their children. So other people's privacy does not matter, but hers does. Yeah, like all this yelling and screaming about, I need my privacy. But then you're going to go on a public space and put people on camera that have no idea they're being put on camera on a live streaming platform. And again, as I said in the recap video, the people that you're filming, you don't know who they are. You don't know what their circumstances are. You don't know if they're running from someone or something and they need their privacy for safety reasons. And you're violating their privacy by having a live stream going in a public space where they should feel safe. And because of you, they're not able to be safe. So rules for thee, but not for me, right, Chantal? I guess so. Tara Lee says, quote, when it's nice out, I'm going to be out in public filming every single person and they can't do crap about it, end quote. This is the piece of crap we're dealing with. Foodie Beauty thinks she has special privileges in life and common decency isn't in her vocabulary. Well, you do realize, Chantal, that goes both ways. So if you decide you want to go out there and film everybody with no constraint, what about if somebody does that to you? How are you going to feel if somebody whips out their camera phone and takes a video of you and posts it, say, on Reddit or the Kiwi Farms or somewhere else or on Twitter? How are you going to feel if somebody decides to do to you what you do to other people? How is that going to affect you? How are you going to feel about that? Hey, you decide you want to film people without their consent. Well, I guess that means people can film you without your consent. There might be videos of you already. We saw one video live stream that you did where somebody whipped out their phone, although the footage hasn't surfaced yet, doesn't mean it never will. So if you decide you want to whip your camera phone out and film people, then, turnabout is fair play, right? Just something to think about. Okie Doll says Foodie Beauty's bad day in street tantrum. This is right after security told her to stop live streaming. She said, quote, it was probably that fat, smelly butthole. Also claimed it was because we're jealous. Before that, she was mad she had to take the long way to the food court. Aww. So Foodie Beauty had difficulty today, did she? Oh, that's so sad to hear. I'm crying tears of sorrow for you, Foodie. Boo-hoo. So sucks to be you. Dwight Hazmat Suit says Foodie Beauty is so angry over being told she can't live stream from the mall that she's going to leave for parts unknown when her lease is up because Canada sucks, and so does everybody there. She never had any troubles in the Middle East. Well, Chantal, the last that we heard, you were on a 14-month lease, so you got quite a ways to go, allegedly, unless your lease is a lot shorter. So I guess you got a ways to wait before you can go someplace else, don't you? Again, according to what you have to say. So you're leaving for parts unknown. Well, where exactly are these parts unknown? Are you planning to go back to Syria to be with Salah? He and his family do not want you. They threw you a getaway party, not a going away party, a getaway party. You can't go back there, ma'am. You are not a resident of the Middle East, ma'am. The most you can be is a visitor on a 90-day visa. And I don't think the people that could host you want to host you anymore. So you keep thinking the way that you're thinking, okay? You go on and you do that. Mrs. Flupa Booty says, did anyone get a screenshot of her face right after she read the message from Salah suggesting she moved to Malaysia and he'll visit every few months when she knows doggone well he wants to be in Canada? How do we know that was really Salah in chat? It's really funny, and people have pointed this out, that when Salah's in chat, Teardrop isn't there, or Tracy isn't there. Or when they are there, he's not there. Anybody find that to be a bit of a coincidence? That when Salah is there, suddenly the mods are nowhere to be found. So how do we know if it's the real Salah or not? I honestly think that in order to feed Chantal's delusions of fantasy, that her mods are taking over his account, and that way it's something to make her feel good. somebody acting like he's there when he's really not there. I'll believe it when I see it. Lori giving another recap for the live, saying Foodie Beauty Girl World belated kick recap mall bees in Ottawa. And thank you for posting this recap, Lori. Raging at haters for informing mall security about her streaming. Scooting home in the middle of the road. Chat is not buying that anyone actually called the mall. Could it be the coincidence of her actions? Says she's never leaving the house again. Scat proposes moving to Malaysia. So let's talk about the first part of this recap. Raging at the haters for informing mall security about her streaming. That could have been anybody in the mall reporting her. That could have been a concerned mother of a child seeing somebody running around with a camera phone on a tripod or a gimbal or something saying, that looks weird to me. Somebody could have walked up to security and let them know. How does she know it was somebody online? It could have been somebody in the mall reporting her for all she knows. I mean, she wasn't really paying attention to anybody else but herself. Scooting home in the middle of the road. Yeah, being an absolute menace. And that's dangerous. Says she's never leaving the house again. Yes, she will. When she wants food, she's going to go out. She's just being dramatic. Salah proposing moving to Malaysia. Well, she can't move to a place that she's not a resident of. She can maybe visit there, but she doesn't have citizenship in Malaysia. Not that they would take her. 500 Kids and No Money says, this is giving 12-year-old energy. You grounded me fine. When I grow up, I'm never talking to you again. Except that she's a full-grown adult threatening to film strangers out of spite. This emotional maturity is not there. So this is from her live. Let's watch.
When it's nice out, I'm going to literally just be in public filming every single person I see. And they can't do shit about it.
Chantal, you can have this little attitude, but what if somebody does confront you? What if you get into a confrontation with somebody because you got your phone on them and they don't want to be on camera? How are you going to deal with that? You're not good with confrontations. You run from them. You always do your trash talking when people are out of earshot. You always act like, ha, ha, ha. You do that nervous giggling to get out of trouble. You do the baby talk to get out of trouble. So are you sure you want to invite trouble in your life? Well, I guess we'll see. Rubber Crazy Troll Band says she's raging after saying she won't rage. Also assumes a Girl World person reported her, not someone at the mall she was recording. So let's watch.
Nah, it's not mall. It's not just mall policy. It's people reporting because they're stupid and bored and have no fucking life.
Yeah, she's assuming rather than knowing. It's never good to assume. If you're going to accuse somebody of something, have your facts, have your proof. You don't have proof. You don't have facts. You were just putting it all on Girl World rather than somebody around you in the mall that maybe got bothered by your presence and what you were doing. No accountability here whatsoever. Hectic Llama says, Salah told Foodie not to block people so quickly. Salah, who waltzed into her chat 2 days after they met and immediately blocked 90% of her paying subscribers. So here's allegedly Salah, his comment saying, hun, calm down. Don't ban people quickly. But Salah, haven't you banned people in the past? Yes, you have. So yeah, okay. Whatever you say, bro. All right. So that's it for the brief Twitter peeps. Let's go on to the live stream. And I am just reacting to the part where she had just left the mall and she's Miss Moody Beauty over there. Because I'm here for the rage. I don't care for her eating. I'm not here for her feedy content. Nah. No. We're here for the good stuff. Let's cut the meat from the fat. Let's just do that. All right, well, this is where we are, and this is courtesy of Chantal Gucci. Thank you, Chantal Gucci. So let's rock and roll, y'all.
Road rage bees. Nope, not raging. Just telling people to fuck off. That's it.
Get out of the road, you maniac.
I have every right.
No, you don't. You don't have every right to go to a place of private property and film whoever you want and do whatever you want. You are a spoiled, entitled brat that you think you can do whatever you want and everybody should just walk around you and cater to you. No, you can't do whatever you want. Sorry. You don't like somebody telling you no, that there are rules to abide by. You think there are no rules in the world, but guess what? There are.
Every right.
Nope. Nope.
Imagine I'm like not even a threat. Like, it's so embarrassing.
Actually, you are a threat. I mean, let's think about what you were filming in the mall. I'm not showing it, but I looked at the footage. You were filming couples, you were filming children, which is unsafe. You're showing kids on camera, very unsafe. And like I said, there might have been somebody at the mall in a, say, desperate situation that needed their privacy, that needed no one to know that they were there. Maybe somebody in a DV situation that didn't want to be put on camera and you're putting them on camera. So you kind of are a threat. Putting people on camera that don't want or need to be on freaking camera. You might have put them at risk.
Whatever.
And I'm just going to say it. I think maybe there's another part to this rage, y'all. Here's the other part of the rage that I think is going on. I think her little Foodie clients want her to go to the mall and just go ham with the food and live stream it all for their kink. And maybe if she had done that, there might have been a big payout. But because she got stopped before she gets started, no big payout for her. So she might be grumpy pants over there because of that.
Yeah, they can eat crap, honestly. Stupid policy. No. Like, seriously. And of course people are like, oh, well, you shouldn't, they're going to blame, like, oh, you shouldn't disobey the rules of the mall. As if them reporting didn't have anything to do with it.
How do you know who reported you? You don't know. You are assuming everything bad that happens in your life is Girl World's fault. You don't know who reported you. If anybody reported you, it could be mall security walking around and seeing something weird and seeing that you were out with your phone and saying, hey, let's go check that out. It could have been as simple as that.
It's fucking pathetic. Whatever. It's not the end of the world getting kicked out of them. And actually, I didn't get kicked out. I had to stop streaming. But I'm never going back there. They can fuck themselves.
Well, again, no big deal. You weren't there really shopping and spending money on something besides food. The food court won't miss you, I'm sure. So go ahead and stay home.
And before I go to another mall, I'm going to check the policies very carefully. But the Gloucester Mall, I don't know. Call and report me. I don't give a fuck.
Chantal, can you imagine not being you right now and being in a car or something watching you? Can you imagine how you look right now? You're riding in the middle of the road on the scooter where you should not be because you should be on the sidewalk, and you're sitting there madly talking to no one. You know how crazy you probably look right now.
It's getting nice out anyway, so we can just go somewhere else. There's a lot of outdoor markets and stuff. This guy's waiting to turn. My scooter is slow as shit right now. Can I go on the sidewalk? I wonder. Let me try. Is the sidewalk plowed? No, it's not. It's not plowed up there, so I gotta go on the road. Oh well. Get meta glasses. No, because they'll just report me for that. What's the point? Like, there's no fucking point whatsoever. I'm trying to see how far I can get on my scooter. Can I go home all the way from the mall?
And this is the point where I wish Wobbles would have ran out of power. Wobbles, you're letting us down, Wobbles. You should have run out of power right here and make her walk her butt home. We know she can do it.
That's cool if I can. I know I should be on the sidewalk, but it's like some parts are not plowed, so. And this part is not plowed. Like, they don't plow the bike lane. They don't plow the sidewalks. I don't know what they want people to do, honestly.
Well, it's a road. Roads are meant usually for cars, not scooters. So they're thinking of the cars, not the scooters.
They just don't give a fuck about people in mobility devices.
That's because people in mobility devices usually ride on the sidewalk, not the road.
And also, fuck you. Like, if you think you can determine, like, with your ableist ass fucking minds, who gets to use a mobility device and who doesn't, you don't fucking know me. You don't know how I feel. You don't know what I can do.
Chantal, let's cut the crap, okay? Let's really cut the crap. You didn't get that mobility scooter because you needed it. You went to a store and you got off the scooter and you walked all the store on your own 2 feet. And then there's that other incident where Wobbles ran out of power. And not only did you walk, you pushed Wobbles the rest of the way to your apartment complex. So if you could do all of that, you don't need the scooter. Let's be real. Let's be really real. The only reason why you got that mobility scooter was because of your Foodie clients, the immobilizers and the gainers. They asked you to get it because it fed into their fetish. Tell me I'm lying. I dare you. You got it for them because they like you riding on it, even though you don't need it. It's not a needed thing. It's a wanted thing to satisfy other people's kink.
You can eat shit if you shame people for it. Thank you. Like, seriously. It's bullshit. Okay, let's see if this sidewalk is plowed. Ugh. Yep, it is. Ugh. And quite frankly, I don't give a shit if people approve or not. If people think I need a mobility device or not, I don't give a flying fuck. Y'all can kiss my fucking ass. Yeah. It's no one's business. Yeah, they just need content. They have nothing. They're so fucking bored.
You're one to talk. Obviously, you need content. You've been doing a lot of things lately trying to poke at people. Like the situation with the cat, trying to poke at people with that. Riding the mobility scooter when you know you don't need it. Poking at people with that. You just poke, 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 poke. But why? You're not even on YouTube anymore doing content where you can monetize poking at people and get mad and making money that way. So why do you continue to poke at people? Are you looking for attention? Are you looking for negative attention? Why exactly do you do the things that you do? It makes no sense to me.
Their views are going down because they're fucking boring without me.
Aha, you're a liar. Our views are going down. Have you checked your views? The last time I checked, Girl World was doing just fine. Even as boring as your content is right now, they're still getting the views and they're still making money. Are you mad? I bet you're mad. You're jealous, Matt, aren't you? You're the one that's jealous. The fact that the reaction channels have monetized channels and they're still making money, and you have a channel and yours isn't monetized. And where are you? You've been banished to Kick with 300 viewers. Ha ha. Ain't life a bitch?
So they need something. It's really pathetic. I don't know where I'm going yet. I want to get something to eat. Imagine like spending your time on a Saturday Number one, watching someone you don't like. Number two, calling a mall. Like waiting online through to fucking customer service to report a person.
Again, you're assuming you have no facts. You have no proof. How do you know what happened and how? You have no idea how things went down. Like I said, it could be just the security guards doing their job. Nobody reported anybody. They could just saw you, a 500-pound beast, with your phone out and said, "What's going on over there?" and checked you out and see you had your phone out. It could be as simple as that, Foodie.
Live streaming. Like, you can't make this shit up. Yeah. Like, how fucking Karen do you have to be? How fucking Karen do you have to be? Or Dev, or whatever. What is?
Ma'am, you are such a Karen. I remember when you went to Bath and Body Works and you were filming and they told you no filming, and you had an entire hissy fit about that too. And remember Thailand, when you were filming so much inside the 7-Eleven, they told you no. They absolutely banned you from filming there. So this is not the first time that you've been told that public places are not a recording studio. You've been warned before.
What's it called? A Devon? Like whenever a man is complaining. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Like, how pathetic. I would be embarrassed to be alive at that point. Oh, shit. Seriously, I would be. Like, you're just a waste of oxygen and space at this point. Ugh. Okay, is this thing gonna last?
You're over here calling Girl World pathetic. Chantal, you can't do a single thing in your life without that camera running. And I think it's because you don't want to be alone when you do things. Like maybe turning on your live stream, it gives you someone to talk to. It makes you feel less awkward. Maybe you've got some kind of social anxiety or something. So in order to feel less alone, you focus on your phone, but you don't know how to do alone well. You can't just take a ride on your scooter alone, or go shopping alone, or go to the movies alone. You got to do a freaking live stream. It is pathetic.
Oh, it's the bucktooth bitch reporting. I'm gonna fucking report her channel.
See, and there are people in our own chat that are saying, "Oh, Milky did it." How do you know that Milky did anything? How do you know that? Milky was restreaming, but how do you know that Milky reported you? You don't know that. But there are people in your own chat, they like to, rise you up. They like to put the battery in your back, making assumptions and lying to you.
All day and night. Don't worry. I need to go on the road. Fuck this. If I get hit, I don't care right now.
So you don't care about your own safety. Well, that's evident. You're over there doing self-harm content. It's evident you don't care about yourself. What you should care about other people that are on the road that don't want to crash into you. I mean, you're attempting an auto accident, which would hurt you and possibly somebody else. Reckless behavior. Someone needs to come get her before she gets somebody hurt.
I'm tired of it. I have no idea. What? You can call Canada from the UK, and not just her, but her fucking stupid retarded audience.
Back to using the R word. Chantal, stop using the R word. And by the way, Chantal, jealousy is ugly. It is very ugly. You're hating on Milky for being a young, attractive young lady with a man that actually cares for her. You're just mad jealous about that. That the only time you get male companionship is when you pay for it. And even then, they can't stand you. Are you mad because a reactor has an actual relationship with someone who cares for free, and you can't get anything close to that, no matter how much money you pay, I think you are jealous.
Kiss my ass, Cold Breeze. Go fuck yourself.
So whenever Cold Breeze is saying, get off the road, Cold Breeze is just simply saying what I'm thinking right now. Get off the road, you maniac. And of course, Chantal is going to yell at the person telling her to get off the road.
Can we block the annoying people, or do I even have any mods in here? Probably not. Fuck off. The sidewalks are not good. This should be plowed. This is not my fault. This should be fucking plowed.
And here's another chatter. BG Bestie said, this is scary, so dangerous. Hey, Beezers, this is the content that she's giving you. She loves it when you guys worry over her. She likes it when you're stressed out about her. So either you get boring content, or she goes live and she does things that are completely reckless and dangerous. How do you feel? How do you feel about this kind of content? Her putting herself in harm's way just to get attention. This is her idea of entertainment. How do you feel? Shoe Gal says, it shouldn't be assumed someone called. You have your phone on a tripod. Tripods and gimbals are used by streamers. Exactly. Like she was very obvious about what she was doing in the mall. Easily spotted. A 500-pound woman with a gimbal and a phone. Yeah, they know what you're up to. Spotted from a mile away.
Like, this is ridiculous. They don't plow the bike lane. Like, it's so stupid. Honestly. No one should have to advocate for fucking people. Like, it should just be automatically, like, this should be priority. A car can get through a mess more than a fucking wheelchair or a friggin' bike. This is supposed to be a bike lane.
As if the city as if Canada can assume that a 500-pound woman is going to take a trip this day and they need extra room on the road. As if.
Shut up, Box Mountain. Don't be a fucking idiot. I'm tired of the stupid, retarded trolling as well.
There we go with the R word again. Chantal, stop saying that.
Seriously.
I've been doing that a lot lately, using the R word. Girls, stop using the doggone R word. Why are we using it more now? Quit it. Interesting information from Brooke 666. In Ontario, bike lanes are legally not usable from November to April. People aren't allowed to use bikes. Interesting.
Maybe I should have taken the fucking train home.
Maybe you should have.
They can kick you out, but I don't want to go back there. Not after today. No way. Hell no. Never again. I don't care. I never go there anyway. And I was going to spend money, so I guess I saved some money, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think you were going to spend money. I think your Foodie clients were going to spend some money on you and compensate you for whatever food you ate. and you're mad because it kind of messed up a big payday for you, right? Is that why you're grumpy today?
Okay, I'll try going on the... Yeah, I'm sure people tried calling Silly Billy and everything already. Holy...
Wow. That was crazy. Y'all see that car that just rode by? Holy crap. That is dangerous.
fuck. These people are insane. Seriously. Anyways, guys, go fuck yourself, bitch.
People beeping at her, get out of the way.
The ball is further than I thought it was. I don't know if my scooter will make it. Ugh.
You know, I'm actually waiting for the day when the popo pull up and they tell her, ma'am, you cannot ride on the road like this. And they make her get on the sidewalk.
Okay, I'll try the sidewalk up here. What? I fear nothing. Nope. I really don't. I really don't. Hell, why should I?
Yeah, you don't care about your own life. You got a bunch of death fat feeties around you, basically feeding you right into a casket. Why should you care for other people? You don't care about yourself. Of course you're not going to care about others.
This fucking sidewalk. Bumpy as shit. Ugh.
Is it me or does Wobbles sound like it's running out of power? Wobbles is struggling right now.
This is why I don't like the sidewalk, by the way.
Please tell me we're almost there.
Anyways, our life is unaffected. We just won't be able to maul bees, I guess. You can thank the fucking stupid haters for that. The bored, lonely, fucking desperate. The ones that probably message my husband. Like fucking Heather Lindquist, the dumb bitch.
Did this happen recently or was this something from the past? Did Heather message him lately? Because if not, this was a while ago.
The first thing I see is her ugly fucking face. Hi, Salah. Never messaged her back, of course, because she's the fucking crypt keeper. Like, and who the fuck has to be desperate enough to do that?
Chantal, I did a retro react of you not too long ago, and you yourself said that you guys weren't really married. So that means Salah can talk to whoever he wants, and you can talk to whoever you want. I mean, you keep changing your mind about if you're married or not. Sometimes you're married, sometimes you're not married. Sometimes you're halfway married. I mean, it's crazy. It is nuts. Like, you can't decide if you're married or not. You just can't make up your mind, ma'am.
So,
if you aren't really married, then he can talk to whoever he wants in DMs, on Twitter, on messages or whatnot. You have nothing to say about it. If you're not in a committed relationship, they can talk to whoever they like.
Probably one of those bitter old hags.
Ma'am, speaking of bitter old hags, you are a bitter old hag. Listen to you right now. You're a bitter old hag. You are a 42-year-old spoiled rotten brat who's just been told no. And even though the mall is far behind you, you are still going on about it because you didn't get your way, acting like a child. An adult would say, oh, this sucks. You know what? Let's just get over it. Let's just move on. Who cares? But you're still going on about it. Still.
Can I get over here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's a puddle. Let's try to go through it. Tree woman, friggin' nasty fucking bitches. Ugh. The only type of desperate bitches that would do something like that.
Ma'am, flying thousands of miles to the Middle East to be with a man you don't even know, just to have somebody next to you, I would think that's the height of desperation. But that's just my opinion.
Can't see the chat, guys, like at all. I'm just trying to get home before this thing breaks down. I could have taken the train, but I want to see what it's like here. The sidewalk is anything but smooth. Big truck honked at me. Probably has small dick energy. Fuck you, buddy.
No, he's got a right to honk. You were in the way. You're lucky that you didn't get hit. And you're also lucky the police did not come around and let you know, hey, you need to be on the sidewalk.
Seriously, I want to move to another part of the world. I don't want to
Go. Get out of here. How often have we heard this? I don't want to be here anymore. And it's always after somebody has told her no, or she's not getting her way. She acts like a spoiled brat. Well, if I can't get my way, then I'm just going to hold my breath. You know, this is her throwing a temper tantrum because she didn't get her way. And yet, wherever you go in the world, Chantal, you always come back to Canada. Why? Because you're a resident. For someone who hates Canada so much, when you come back to Canada, you're all about that life of turning into a vacuum and hoovering up all the food. When you're over in the Middle East, what do we hear? Oh, I miss Canada. I want to be able to say what I want. And I miss this food. And I miss that food. You can't decide where you're going to be happy. So when you're in Canada, you hoover up the food and then you have your complaints. And then you go to the Middle East and you got your complaints about that too. There's no place in the world that's going to make you happy. Wherever you go, there you are.
live in Canada. I hate it. I hate the people.
Get out. Leave Canada. Go somewhere else. Go on. I'm sure Canada would love to get rid of you. You are an embarrassment.
I hate everything about it.
And go. Bye.
I think after my lease is up, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And where do you want to go? You want to go back to Syria? You think that Salah and his family are going to have you back? One of the main reasons why you want to go back to Syria is you, A, want a caretaker, and B, you like to be somewhere where you don't pay rent. It absolutely just irks you to have to pay $2,000 rent. Oh my God, Chantal has to be an adult and pay rent like the rest of us. Oh, woe is me. You don't want responsibility. You want someone else to take control and be the responsible one. You just want to infantize yourself, and it's gross.
Yep. getting the hell out of here.
Goodbye. Later. Wherever you're going, though, I don't think you're going to be happy there either, because no matter where you go, you're always a miserable Mary.
Nah, it's not the same. I've never had problems with haters and miserable fucking weird people like this in any other part of the world, really. Like in Syria, at least.
Why did you have problems with haters over in the Middle East? Because you never left the house. So because you never really left the house without Salah, like nobody could call you out for your BS behavior.
Fuck this shit. I miss hearing the call to prayer. I feel further away from God. I just feel like shit. Surrounded by shit. All shit. You ever see that South Park episode?
There's a mom
That's how I
about
feel,
10 minutes
quite
from you, dummy.
People are so rude and judgmental. It's annoying. Saudi Arabia?
You can't move anywhere, Chantal, because you're not a resident of any other country, Chantal. You don't have dual citizenship, okay? The most you can do is visit.
Shit. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if the scooter's gonna last. I'm trying the fuck to get home. It's way further than I thought. Holy shit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ugh. This thing is gonna fucking break. The sidewalk is shit. Like, there's no point in having a scooter because it can't go anywhere. It can't handle any terrain.
Ma'am, that scooter has a 300-pound weight limit and you're well over 500. Don't blame it on the scooter. You're way over the weight limit. It's amazing that Wobbles has lasted as long as it has. Don't blame that doggone scooter.
Like, it's a piece of crap, really. Maybe just for the mall, I don't know. Anyway, I guess we'll have to be more boring. I'm not leaving my house now, ever. Fuck that shit.
Why you do that? You be more boring. You stay at the house and eat your food and talk about nothing as you usually do and watch your views go down. If you're saying all of these things to punish your chat, if you're throwing a temper tantrum to punish your chat or punish the reaction channels, you can't do that without punishing yourself too. And you're someone, you're looking for the attention, you're looking for the views, you're looking for the money. And if you're boring, you're not going to make that money. So you make that decision. You do that. If you're trying to hurt other people, you get hurt in the process.
At least for live streams. Staying at home, bees. Don't worry about it, Chudster. Yeah, imagine being like a huge piece of shit also, that you get entertainment from someone else's, trying to make someone else miserable. Like, how low of a fucking human.
Chantal, nobody has to try to make you miserable. You make yourself miserable. You do that job well all by yourself. You are miserable all the time. It has nothing to do with any of us.
Subhuman piece of shit are you? Really? Think about it. Think about it. It's ridiculous. Maybe I'll You know? Let's laugh. Hello.
You know, I bet that scooter be moving a lot faster if it didn't have 200 extra pounds on it.
Simply ravishing. Hi, everybody, by the way. Sorry. Let's just get the hell home, I guess.
Hugal points out a busy food court on a Saturday. Security is walking around. It's not far-fetched. No, it isn't. A busy weekend night or weekday, it's the security is going to be out in force.
They didn't plow the end way here. I fucking hate this city. And I'm not staying another winter here. Fuck this shit. Nope. Y'all can fucking hate me. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, wow. Fucking ridiculous. Fuck. How the fuck am I supposed to get over that? Fucking.
I'll tell you how you get over that. You get up off the scooter and you pull it on the road. You can get up, you can walk.
I hate this city.
I'm sure it hates you too.
Oh, wow. Would you look at that? People with no fucking... Oh, like, seriously. Oh my god, I'm never leaving my house again. Ever. Except to go on a nice vacation. That haters are not going on. Because they're...
You're not going on any vacation. Keep talking your smack, Foodie. You're not going on vacation. It would cost far too much money. And even if you had it, Salah's not that stupid. He's not going to go on vacation and be held hostage in a room with you and all your complaints and your bad attitude.
fucking useless pieces of shit.
Salah does not want you. He wants your money. But he doesn't want you.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Never again. Almost. Probably there's.
Oops, she's home and she's mad. Sorry, guys. I just couldn't take any more of that shaky footage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So no, I don't feel bad. That was interesting, though. Hold on, let me fix my makeup must be everywhere. Whew. Yeah. No, religion is needed.
And she's back at home and her bad mood still hasn't stopped. We're going to continue to have a hissy fit.
It is. Like, who are you to tell someone they shouldn't believe in God? Oh, some loser, Salah. Some pathetic loser probably one of the same desperate women who messaged you a while ago saying that you can't film at the mall. Like the security came up to me and said, you can't live stream at the mall because someone reported. Yeah.
Yeah, Wake and Bake is saying it could have been a customer that was seeing you filming. Right, that's what I've been saying. Doesn't mean somebody called. Could have been just somebody in the mall saying, I don't like what I see over there. Please fix that.
So I will literally never. Actually, Chudster, you probably put it in their head. You're like, report, report. So you probably put it in people's heads to call.
Oh, so you're blaming one of your beezers now. Real nice. You're putting the blame on somebody and you don't even know they're guilty.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right, Salah? I don't want to live here anymore.
Chantal, you've been saying that for the longest. You've been saying, I don't want to be here. If I got kicked out of my apartment, I would be okay with that because it's really expensive. You've been wanting to get out for months, literal months. And you've been trying everything to get out of that apartment. You got the apartment, but then you try little ways to get yourself kicked out or released from your lease, by doxing yourself, doxing your apartment number. Maybe you thought that if Girl World harassed the apartment complex, they'd let you out of your lease. That plan didn't work. So you doxed yourself. I mean, you've been trying to get out of that lease for a while. But if you left your apartment, where would you go? You were perfectly okay with paying $2,000 a month when you're getting a few months free. Now that you got to pay rent, it's a problem.
Whatever. Who gives a crap?
"1969er says even in the United States, you can't live stream inside of a mall. Right. Privacy. Private property.
I'm never going there again anyway, so don't worry about it.
I'm sure they're happy to hear that.
I don't like malls. I just went there for you guys, so if you keep reporting things, we won't have fun. That's all. I mean, whatever. No, it's not that, Cam. It's a lot.
So KM says one thing goes wrong and you don't want to live there. Come on. You are very blessed to live where you do. It's one setback. Right. This is her acting like a child, throwing a temper tantrum.
Things you don't know. No. You think that this is the best place in the world because you probably haven't been everywhere.
Neither of you.
There's a lot better countries.
Chantal, what happened to when you were in Kuwait? You said you never returned to the Western world. You're putting down the Western world. You actually insulted Canada saying it was trash. Yet here you are back in Canada. I guess your point of view changes on where you are. You go to another country and you F off for a while, but then when you need someplace to go, someplace to run, where do you run back to? Canada.
I'm allowed to feel how I do. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't matter, Silver. If they don't have to say it, it's obvious. It's obvious. There was not a single security guard around me to see me with my camera. People have their phones out. You don't have to be a rocket scientist.
Chantal, you stick out like a sore thumb. Even without the phone, you stick out like a sore thumb. You're going to be noticed immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any of these problems in the Middle East.
Because you never went out.
Except for when people reported. Because they're bored and want something to do. Smelly mall. Yeah, it was smelly, actually. The elevators were creepy. You know? No, it's where you live.
Oh, the elevators are creepy? Then do what you should do and walk around the mall. Oh, 1 minute. Let me see what's going on here.
Smelly mall. Yeah, it was smelly, actually. The elevators were creepy. You know? No, it's where you live. Yeah. So, anyway. Just shut up, guys. Can you grow up? Like, why do I have such a childish audience?
But you're a childish person. Like attracts like. And you're calling people childish for just pointing out to you, you know, things may not be the way you think they are. Thinking that the haters are out to get you, that people are calling them all. Maybe you're wrong about that. Maybe you need to respect the fact that you're on private property and not film people and film kids. You want people to be in line with your narrative, and no other narrative is allowed. If people oppose you even a little bit, even if they're speaking truth, you don't want to hear it. You really don't want to hear it.
Seriously.
And I see Goose in Gucci's chat. Hey, Goose. Goose says, "Okay, bye. Please leave Canada." I second your thoughts, Goose.
Jesus.
Bye, Felicia.
Yep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Really, Scrape? You have a hateful. I do. Some people, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, if you're not a feedie giving her money for her habit, funding her demise, you're a hateful person.
Yeah. Thanks, Glitter. Well, then I better get rid of them, Tobble. No, the chat reflects an old person that I'm not anymore.
Oh, you're still that person. In fact, you're worse. You're much worse because you have dove deep into the lunacy pool. You're down at the bottom of the pool. This delusion and living in this persona foodie beauty. You are so out of touch with Chantal. It's not even funny. You want to live this fake, phony life, and there's not one shred of authenticity and genuine and sincere in it. This is the life that you made for yourself, so deal with it.
It was a person. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Live in Malaysia? I can't live there.
Nope, because you're not a citizen. You might be able to visit, but that's about all. And everybody, a lot of people in your chat are basically saying, Salah, come get her. She needs to be with Salah. All that her and Salah did when they were around each other was fight. I mean, I just did a retro react of their finest moments. All they did was fight. He can't stand her. They're like oil and water together. And if she went back to the Middle East, that's all they would do is fight. But she's not even going to get that far because she will never see him again. He doesn't want to see her. He's not going to set himself up for that misery again. She ain't got the money to tempt him enough. It's just that simple.
See ya. Did it, Glitter Queen? I'll never tell anyone where I moved to.
Yes, you will.
I'll just get a job and go live somewhere else. And then live stream from like a wall.
She's a liar. I'm not going to tell anybody where I live. Chantal, you want attention. Oh, that's a great face right there. She's photogenic. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I got to get my thumbnail. Where's my thumbnail? I got to get my thumbnail. Hold up. I mean, that's a great face right there. Chantal's giving me face today. She got a face card for days. Don't you know? All right. So there's the face card. But go ahead, Foodie.
If I ever have to. I'm just tired of it.
Well, you can be tired. All this whining and complaining and bitching about Canada. But every time you come back, every single freaking time, you make sure to indulge in your vices. The green, the food. Like you enjoy all the freedoms of Canada. All the wonderful things in Canada you just won't stay away from. At the same time, you spit on Canada. And then when you go to the Middle East, then after a while you start whining about, I want this and I want that. You want everything. You want everybody. You can't have everything and everybody. Brat. You just can't. Sorry. You can't always get what you want.
Environment plays a role, Cindy. Bye. They turn everything onto a reflection of me. Like what? Fuck off. Anyways.
Sulk some more.
I'm banning hateful people.
Yep, she's sulky and she's pouting. Someone needs to get her a binky in her blanket. Maybe change her diaper. Baby's having a fit. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
No, they don't win. No, I don't feel like smiling. Nothing. Just, I guess everything didn't go as planned. I wanted to go to the Rito, but that's crappy. That didn't work. Then the other mall, that didn't work. So now we're just left here with our thumbs up our asses.
So you mean to tell me, Chantal, that you have plans to go to the mall? And what were you planning at the mall? To sit in the food court and eat every single thing there? Or go to several places so your feedies would send you money on PayPal? And that's why you're so sulky and pissy? I mean, even if you can't go to one place and do entertaining content, you can do entertaining content at home. What? Does it hit different at home? Your feedies can't like DoorDash you some stuff? You know, it's pointing more in the direction of you were looking for a big payout at the mall doing food content during Ramadan. That's what it looks like to me.
Potato smile. You had a blast? Mm. Yeah, iftar's in 2 hours. Everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
I was gonna eat at the mall, so that saved me, I guess. It's a sign. Haha. Good. I'm just gonna keep my fast. Yeah, Scooty got me home. That's okay. You too, Belle. Transportation easier, yeah. Well, it depends. Like if it's like the transportation in Thailand, it was so packed. So hopefully it's not as busy. I hate that it happened, but I knew it would happen. I've heard the haters repeatedly give their impressionable special needs audience members the idea of reporting you. Okay, can everyone go report the hate channels? Every single person here, go report them.
You can't do that. You can't tell your audience to go report people just randomly for no random reason.
That's what I'm going to do when I get off of here.
Well, you can, but you're on another platform. So if you're trying to report people on YouTube, it ain't going to work.
Thank you, Anita. Bullying and harassment. Probably knowing well, but whatever. No, you can't, One Piece. Not against terms of service over here.
And Chantal, your eating must really be out of control, because somebody pointed this out to me, and I thank this person. They know who they are. But when you were really deep in the eating, I mean, really deep into it, your eyes were leaking. And then it stopped. And now it's back. Like you must be really going off the chain with that eating for that to happen. Like your eyes are just really starting to leak again.
I'm asking them to report our YouTube channel.
You're on kick. Shut up. YouTube is going to tell you to go kick rocks if you try to do that.
Yeah, she's fucking pathetic too. Don't compare them to the haters, right? Don't, yeah.
With, you know, like her wanting to come out to the reaction channels, it just proves that even though she's on Kick, even though she's making money on Kick, even though she's got her feedy clients, she's feeling a certain kind of way about the fact that Girl World is still here. We are still monetized and we're still making money. That really rubs her the wrong way. She just can't get over it because she had the perfect enabling funding addiction machine with her YouTube channel, and then YouTube took a band hammer and smashed it to pieces, and things ain't been the same since.
Anyway. Yeah, BG's sleeping. I don't care if I lose my channel, then I just will never be online again. That's it.
Please don't make that kind of promise and get us excited. I'm never going to be on social media again. Good. What are you using social media for? To fund your addictions and look for people that will fund your addictions for you. Bye. Later. It wasn't nice knowing you. Take care. Go on. You're an addict using social media to keep your addictions going. You want to do Foodie content? Go on a private forum where it needs to be and take your Foodies with you. Go somewhere else with this crap. Goodbye. We won't miss you. Your content is boring anyway, biatch.
Whatever.
I mean, I don't know about other reactors, but as a reactor to you, your content is unbearable anymore. Like 5 hours of nothing. Absolutely nothing. You just sit there sealing on your couch in the same position, eating food, talking about childhood stories. Like my mind is going numb. Listening to you. It's insane. Girl, get off the internet and actually get a life.
Anyways. Yeah.
Like you're not on social media to entertain people. You're on social media for your addictions. That's pretty much it. You're an addict looking for funders for your addiction. You're on doing self-harm content. And if we're going to be real, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching a snuff film in very slow motion, point blank fucking period. She is wanting to unalive herself slightly, and she wants everybody to watch, and she wants everybody to pay for it. And I'm sorry, I'm not morbid. I don't want to watch the decline of somebody. I really don't. I am not into that kind of content. Social media was made for people to connect with other people, not for addicts to find a way to fund their addictions and find morbid people that were into funding said addictions. Nope.
Blue is my color, really? What, Tracy? Anyways. Potato smiling.
Okay, you know what? We're done here. She looks like she's calming down. Boring. So I'm done. We're done. Hope you guys enjoyed that react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.